Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Hit go.
Welcome to the Scale Builders Guild.
Feels good to be back home.
It does. It feels. This is nice. I like
I'm in my.
this.
Hanging out with you was fun, but this is my happy place. Like this
I don't.
chair,
I don't need
these
to be near you.
these things. This is my happy place.
In fact, it's almost better if we're not together.
You know, distance makes the heart grow fonder. Or
A few thousand miles is
about
all we
right.
need.
It's about the right distance. Like,
Welcome to the show, everybody. Episode 135 of Livestream Takeover. This one, hashtag brought to you by Tekin Electronics.
Tekin Racing. Thank you.
Team Tekin.
Thank you to Tekin for being so kind, as Matt and I were so busy the last
Month.
2 weeks that we forgot about the start of the month and the start of the new sponsor.
We usually have a sponsor all set and ready to go, and
Yes.
Tekin was happy to jump on it today.
Matt and I have discussed, and we have decided how we will be selecting the Brazen Scale winners from last month and
That's
getting
right.
that over to Brett and the team at Brazen Scale, who were our sponsors for last month. Thank you very much.
The way we're going to do that is
You'll
Josh
be getting
is going to
Instagram
pick all four.
messages. Yeah.
Yes,
Nope, that
that's
is not
correct.
the way. I am not picking all four.
I'm choosing
False.
two as well.
I am choosing two. Matt is choosing two.
Yeah.
So
Your
that
activity,
is
like we
the
know
way.
how we do this. It's been a little while since I've been in this room doing this show. Man, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks.
3 weeks, yeah, because you were gone the last two.
Oy. Man,
Yeah.
oh man, it's good to be back. I missed it. Hey, cheers to you guys.
Cheers. I'm drinking.
Those are Airbnbers.
Yeah, Airbnb beers, because the guys all left the Airbnb and they left all the beer in the refrigerator. I'm like, I'm putting that in my cooler and driving it home.
Yeah, that was supposed to be a gift for the next people or the cleaners, and Josh stole them all.
Yeah, Phoenix. Matt, Phoenix's comments about the winners of the giveaway says, "Can we have RC Girl to pick one?" Because
no, we'll be choosing the winners.
we will be choosing.
Gunnar Nissen, thank you very much. Great to meet you in person, by the way, Gunnar. You are a heck of a guy, and quite the Camtech racer. He's also quite good at ruining his Camtechs. But hello all, tonight's code for 15% off Satisfied Jerky is hashtag Who's Your Camtech Daddy. And thank you, Dana. I'm pinning that now.
Thank you, Dana, as well. Let me
Does
tell
Dana
you,
have two computers?
I think she's got multiple monitors. It's like swordfish. He's leaned back and there's 6 screens.
It's all reflecting on his face like hackers.
Wide bezel, old school LCDs.
Yes, that's good.
And he's doing the spin in the chair.
Hackers. Hacker man.
Swordfish is my all-time favorite. Like,
Is that
early
because you
hack-
see Halle Berry
not
in the buff?
does not make me mad, but just the like assembling the cube and
Yeah.
it was
I don't know
so good.
if you may have been too young, but Hackers was always my favorite.
I don't remember Hackers as much as I would remember Sneakers. Remember
Hack the planet. Hack the planet. Lord Nikon. What was the guy's name? It was like Be Cool or Extra Cool. It was Icy Cool or something. That was his hacker name.
Oh my god.
Okay. So, for those of you who didn't miss me, I was on vacation in Las Vegas, Nevada for a week.
Yep.
With my brother-in-law and his wife and my wife. And that's who this is over on my shirt here. Troy Nixon. He's running for city council again. He's running for re-election. Re-elect Troy Nixon. So if you live in Fernie, BC, and you're not doing anything on October 15th, go vote.
This message brought to you by the campaign to re-elect Troy Nixon.
I approve this message. I'm Troy Nixon's brother-in-law, and I approve this message.
He is not a crook.
He actually isn't. He's quite good. He's a good guy. All right. So, yeah. And then after Vegas, where did I go? Oh, Proline by the Fire.
Southern California.
Yeah, Southern California. Apple Valley, California.
Yes.
California.
We had so much fun racing Camtex, as well as all the things about the actual event.
I don't remember any of the other parts of the event, except where you made that boy cry, and then you also made me cry. Other than that, all I remember is Camtech racing and getting up early. That's it. Those are the only things I remember.
I got a lot less sleep than I normally do.
It's not possible.
Not uncommon for events for me. We had fun all day. We partied at night, and then I edited video when everyone else went to sleep.
It's amazing though, as we get older, and I'm just going to put this out there, as we get older, the time that we party hard until really it gets lower.
Yeah, like
it gets
party
a lot
hard.
Lower.
It's getting around 10-ish though. So.
let's go crazy party. We're going to party like nuts. It's 10:30. I'm going to bed. I've had 1.5 beers and a plate of carnitas. I'm ready for sleep.
RC Patina guy, thank you, sir.
Dana is the Matrix.
RC Patina guy says, Matt, it was great meeting you face to face. Josh, great seeing you again. Gunner, nice meeting you. And the bacon jerky was amazing.
It's true.
Any of you who were at Proline by the Fire, hopefully you did partake in some Satisfied jerky. If not, there's a code at the top where you can save 15%. But
yes,
it's as good as we shill our social media selves for. But seriously, it's amazing.
It is really good. I wouldn't eat it if I didn't like it.
Right.
After all, you let the little kid at Nationals beat you. That's true, Brian. They did. She did.
That story is about, it was the dual wars, where there's a circle, and they put 2 trucks on it, and you try and push one of the other 2 off. And it's bracket style, predetermined brackets. And I'm first to go. I set my truck up there. They call the other gentleman's name, and he does not show up. So the organizers of the event say, would anybody else like to take this person's space? And this lady says, my son would like to go. And
my son likes tiny trucks and, has a very promising future in the RC hobby.
And he would
like to try this.
7, 8, 9-year-old. And
stock. What kind of truck were they running?
Gen 1 Deadbolt.
Yes.
Up against a nearly 30-pound TRX 4000. I was like, I'm sorry.
And then after he like, and it wasn't even like, he went very slow, like to really grind the dirt into the wound. He just kept going like,
it was to be like, oh, this is a challenge.
Yeah, right. And then what he did afterwards was really crazy, because the kid had an ice cream cone, and and Josh grabbed the ice cream cone out of the kid's hand, smashed it into his chest, and said, "Remember this forever." And then walked away. It was really shocking. Never seen Josh be so mean to a child. DK, I have watched Kung Fury. That's why I said Hacker Man.
Yeah. So it was.
I missed a lot of comments. Tricky Troy Nixon. I am not a crook. No relation to that other Nixon.
Right. It's
Troy Nixon.
It's an unfortunate name to be in politics with.
Well, yes. Yeah. Troy Nixon. He'll probably work out better than the last Nixon. Why was Josh picking on children? Anytime Josh goes to an event, Josh goes to win. It does not matter the competitor. Child. Other child.
Nice
Smaller child.
Nice lady.
Nice old lady. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You're going down.
My second competitor was a friend. I see her and her husband at all the big events. John and Sandra. And Sandra, second one to go up. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Nick. It's the name of the game.
Yeah, it is. We're not here to make friends. We're here to beat children.
Exactly.
At events. That's it. Not it in any other way.
Just
please don't demonetize us.
Toad Daddy, the Frog Father. Thank you, sir. Good grief. With all the Proline hashtags, they should have gone ahead and just released the new SCX6 body.
My God. Did you? So I put it in the stories. I was like, in case you don't like reading, it's for the SCX6.
I'm sure, I know people do love square bodies.
Not another Chevy. Is that going to be the new thing? People are going to be like, I don't like Chevys anymore. Bring back the Jeeps.
I know. I'm just like, a square body Blazer for the... I'm like...
Oh, it's a Blazer?
Yeah. I'm just like, I'm very unexcited about that.
Nope. Don't need. Do not want.
TRD Adventures. Thank you, sir. I'm still tired from the weekend at Crawlapalooza. Had a blast. Kiddo drove his butt off down there and put the SCX6 through some gates. I heard there was like a dozen SCX6s competing down there, which is cool to see.
That's amazing.
I would love to have my SCX6 in Disney. That would be the place to have it as well.
Oh, that sounds good.
Thank you very much, Tim, as well. T-Ham. Any trike crashes other than Nicole? I'm not sure how you knew Nicole was the one who crashed the trike, but she was.
It's getting around.
But no, there was no other ones.
No, everyone else was totally fine at driving. I actually felt like I became a better driver after driving it once.
Just had to show Matt some of the,
Yeah, lean out of the turn.
Outside of, yeah.
Yeah, lean out of the turn. You're turning left. Lean left.
Turning right, lean left.
Right, opposite. It's opposite day. That's all you have to remember. I would like to very much build something but electric like that.
I loved having the,
It was fun to scoot around there, yeah.
It was. So much fun.
Kyle Tripp has a question that you can answer. Does your Dewalt VS410 have enough room for a 2-in-1 ESC motor combo?
Yes.
Depending on which one, yes.
As long as
Gen 1 doesn't fit, right?
So I have a Fusion in some of mine, but I just took the end cap off of the Fusion, and then it'll fit in there. The way that it comes out of the box, no. But easily you remove the few screws and you pull that end cap off, and it still works just fine the same way. And yeah, there you go.
Ray Schnurley, Matt, it was great to meet you for the first time, and thank you again for the stickers. I think he was the only person that I gave free stickers to, other than a bunch of, the Airbnbers. Everybody got free stickers.
You didn't give me stickers.
Oh, I didn't?
No. Chibs asks, can Matt zoom out? I feel uncomfortable. Chibs.
You know what, Chibs? You're going to just have to deal with it, pal.
It's very... I felt uncomfortable there.
Just scale me down.
Then you'll have a border around. We have this discussion every week.
Just scale it down. Doesn't matter. Beep bop boop. Sorry, so many comments, and I'm skipping all of them.
Mm-hmm. I'm just letting it roll and reading them as they pop up.
How was Proline by the Fire? It was great. I did not break Josh's rock buggy. Josh broke it before I even got to do anything. I got 750 meters into my run, and I stripped the spur gear.
I think Matt hit something so hard it must have shifted the motor.
Impossible. I was ginger on the throttle.
I was well aware that I had never tested that car. I was concerned as it was. Probably should have done a little bit of testing, but...
Yeah, probably.
We were having too much fun.
We were. It was a great weekend, which we extended. I got there Wednesday. Josh was lazy and got there Thursday. But man, we maximized our time there. In fact, I even shot and recorded a review video while I was there.
Yes, of the
Element Bushido. It's like it looks a lot like a Japanese warrior.
Don't call it samurai. It's not a samurai.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it out loud. I may have said it in the video.
Don't think it's small though.
It's not small.
It's one of the bigger bodies. It reminds me of the old Vatera Blazer.
It's a 7th scale recreation of a samurai. So like, think about how small they were, and then supersize it.
Yeah,
because it is way out of proportion with everything else.
Yeah,
but I did want to say real quick, Rex Racer Mod 19, Jeff, or Jeshk, I can't remember how you pronounce it. I think it's Jeff. He helped film that with me. He drove and I filmed, and it was a nice little collab.
You guys had fun out at Golden Hour.
Oh, it was beautiful. Such good times out there.
Yeah, it was a good time. You guys did that on Saturday, I think, right?
Yeah, Saturday afternoonish.
Yes.
Late afternoon.
Right, around the time that the sun went down.
Josh competes like Costanza escapes fire. Get out of my way, kids! If you want to see Josh do that, it's in his trip report vlog. Episode
Trip report blog, yes.
3.
Videolography.
Cinema film, like it's a moving book.
Yeah,
I guess you could call it. It's like he's reading his
an electronic picture book.
It's like he's reading his biography, but you see it. They needed to finish him from Mortal Kombat playing. Yeah. Josh looked at the 3rd grader in the eye and said, "Get good." Is that right? Or is it "go and get"?
Go and get.
Go and get.
Go and get. Yeah.
I'm just glad the SCX6 is getting body support. Yeah, and that's true. Facts.
Yeah, can you imagine? Like, that thing is gonna. Like, those bodies massive, are ridiculously large. I just.
The shipping on it is going to be hilarious.
Yeah, that's no kidding.
Hey, speaking of, I'm working. I'm going to send. I think I'm going to send the Wrangler SCX6 because I don't need 2.
Right.
I'm going to send it to Ben, but I think I'm going to do what he suggested
and put a sticker on it.
Put a sticker on it. See how far it gets.
Best of luck.
The best part will be using the goo gun to remove the sticker when he gets it.
The only thing
goo gun, not goof off.
Oh yeah. The only thing I would worry about with doing that with an SCX6 is the fact that the body is on there with body clips, and I feel like they would just like grab it from the edges and just be like,
bling. What I'll do is I'll wrap it up in the shrink wrap.
Yes. Yeah. Get it. Keep the tires poking out though. Just do the other ways. That way, I think it's the way to go.
I'm curious to see how it ends up.
Yeah, it'll be worth it.
What was the weirdest part about Proline by the Fire? Was the night that we did this show, you were still at home and I was there.
Right.
And they were watching it as we were doing it. And I was in the same room. So strange. I was like, why are you guys watching this? This show is terrible. Don't watch it.
I'm right here.
And just listen to me. You get the best half of it right now, live.
Yeah. Brian Sherwood. Josh, did you get the kid a therapist? Listen, you got to deal with it like a man, like the rest of us. Just bury it and buy things to fill the void of the broken pieces of you inside. Speaking of, I got a ton of mail call.
Oh, we got tons, but let me get through a couple of these super chats here, and also Mrs. Moose Jaws in the chat tonight. Tonya, hi. She said, "I got 0 stickers, Matt." Talk to your husband; he's got all.
Same with me.
Yeah, but I intentionally didn't give you any. Josh said in the video that Nicole hit a curb. That's how it's going around.
That makes sense.
Thank you,
she smoked that curb.
With the conversion rate, aren't all stickers basically free?
Oh, we need to talk about conversion rate as well.
Hi, Tony.
Remind me about that.
Okay. After I get through these super chats. G Shocker, thank you very much. Thanks for the scuba thumbs up from Germany. All right. Do you know Drift by Sturmkind over there over the pond? It's a drift racing game where the screen is a 1/43rd scale robot. Never heard of that before. Drift with an exclamation point instead of the I.
Aha.
Go look it up. We will look it up, and then maybe we'll play it. Matt's looking like a Bushido up in here.
Yeah, with how large his head is, fully agree. God.
Look, how about now? Is this better?
Yeah, it is better. And we had to get that camera adjusted.
Shut up. It's fine. Ridiculous. I guess I could move it back a little bit more.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let me try that.
Stop making eye contact while you do that. Look away. Yeah, I'm going to have a ton of mail call because even last week when Matt was gone and the things that I did have, I didn't do because I was just like, I'll wait till Matt gets back. And
don't do what Johnny Don't does.
I feel like I have to look away while you're doing this.
How's that? Is that better?
It's exactly the same.
Really? I moved it back like 3 inches.
It's 0 difference.
Oh, boy. All right. Well, that sucks. What's 750 meters in normal units? It's like, 1 kilometer, it's like 1.6 kilometers per mile. So, half of a mile. No. A third, more than a third of a mile.
I don't remember.
It's not very good.
Sign up for Matt's premium membership to maintain eye contact.
Yes, that's what you get when you subscribe to my Instagram. Exclusive content of me staring at you.
So, yeah.
What the great thing is, I can just take 1 frame. I don't even have to.
Just every once in a while.
Good to see you back together again. Cute as always. Please weather some brown circles on that and call it the burrito. What are we talking about? Oh, the Bushido.
Bushido. Yeah, the tiny Dorito or the massive Dorito. Nice Bushido.
Mr. Paper Plays, do a review on the Injora hard bodies.
No.
They're not made by Injora. It's just Injora putting their name on it.
Yeah.
Like any hard body out there is made by one company, pretty much.
Or anything made that has Injora on it is almost always made by somebody else.
Yeah. Logan Burzel, thank you very much. Wish I could have went. It's only a little far from Virginia. Hey, I came all the way from Canada.
Worth it.
Worth it. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. RC Underdog, I see you. Thank you very much. It was nice meeting the both of you. You guys are awesome. Also hope my gift made it home safe and gets showcased in mail call. Josh has my gift. I have the one that you gave to Matt because I have Matt's shoes, which are in my office. People are like, why do you have shoes? I'm like, they're not mine. And I have Matt's banger car, the Camtech, and his car stand. Mm-hmm. So, which was very thoughtful and really nice, and it worked really well. I had it on the display, on the VP display, showing off my my Marlin, which is basically a Vanquish truck. And it is holding the Camtech at the office right now. Ah, excellent. I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much. That was really kind of you. And great meeting you. Great meeting you as well. Yeah, that was the thing that I think was the best part of the whole weekend is so many friendly faces and so many new friendly faces too. So many people. Faces that you're like they say your name, you're like, oh, I know you.
I just didn't know what.
I didn't know what you looked like.
But I didn't. Yeah.
I know your name.
Yeah.
They're actually the funniest part. I think you were there for it. Was he's like, yeah, I'm the guy that always comments it smells nice in here on every video you do.
That was when we were walking back down the hill from the 5K. Because it's got on. Oh my! And the explanation he gave was even better.
Yes, which we won't repeat here.
We will not.
But it made me laugh out loud, and I texted my wife immediately because she's like, do you know what these comments? What does this mean? I was like,
I don't know. For the longest time before I knew Phoenix, our mod,
yes.
He used to comment all the time, like a mountain, a monkey, a thumbs up, and something. But he would comment it on all of the videos.
Right.
But the thing is that I knew he commented on all the videos because it always got caught in the spam filter. So I would have to go manually approve his comments on every video.
Amazing.
So I was like, Phoenix RC Crawler, just comment. So I'd go in, I click approve, every video. So it was. And now I know.
Isn't there a filter you can apply?
Probably, but I check my spam comments every few days anyway.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So. Sorry, lol. Yours wasn't the only one in there, Phoenix. Don't worry.
But yeah, there were lots.
There's
tons.
Always lots, but it's just like yours is always one of the ones that I recognize. Like, oh, approve. Now it doesn't do it, but it used to. Because now.
Where are you hiding the Baja? In the other room.
It could be 6 inches to his left, and we wouldn't know on my side because could be in his lap.
Like, I have to make sure. Sometimes I'm like, there's boxes in here that sometimes I'm not supposed to show. But today I think we're okay.
Yeah,
we're all right. We're okay.
It's like we released the new Falcon tires.
Yes.
Yesterday.
Which, this is really funny. This is really, really funny. You had them on the display table the entire time at Proline by the Fire.
The entire weekend at Proline by the Fire. They were on a truck, and there was a new set on wheels on the table. And I didn't say anything to anybody.
Not a word.
They were just there.
Yep. Nobody said anything. Well, actually, no. One person said something.
Yeah, there was maybe a couple of people like...
Chino noticed right away.
This says Vanquish on the side.
This says VP on it. Yes. Indeed it does. Operation 11 Charlie's in here. Thank you very much for checking us out. You gave me a hat, and thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. I think I'm actually, because I got a lot of stuff here, I might actually... Do they want trucks? Do you think? Do they want like functional RC trucks?
I believe that they're so I told Javier that we would have him on the show at some point.
Yes. Yeah.
So, we need to do that. It's been this month is stupid. Hopefully after this month things will be less stupid.
Maybe.
But
probably not.
We need to have Operation 11 Charlie on here. We've both been on their show before.
Yes, we have. But I would like to make some donations to them, so we'll work that out.
Yes.
Instagram message me. Figure it out. VP Falcons or VXT2, which is better? Different tires.
Very different.
One is more scale because it's a real tire.
Oh, so I was talking about the Falcon. I've had they've been in the background of this video for months because they've been on my Woods Runner. We've been testing them for I don't know, a few months or something like that. And I had extra sets, like some of the original sets, and I had put them on a set of wheels that was on my Woods Runner. And we were one of the Friday Night Lives. I didn't have anything. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to work on anything. So we sat here and we bullshitted about cars back and forth. And someone's like, I just grabbed this vehicle, grabbed this next one, do the next. And then someone's like, oh, grab the Woods Runner. And I went to grab it and I went, oh, nope.
I will not be showing that.
Can't show you that one.
I'd love to show you, but there's poop on it. Or I'd love to show you, but there's nudity. So can't do that on this show.
So here is this is a look at the tread, of course, which is
You can also look on Instagram and see a much better representation of it, because that's terrible.
It looks great on my side, but
no, it doesn't.
It does.
No.
And then I actually, so can we get in a mail call? Because then this will all tie together.
Yeah. Fine. Okay, I'll start because I have it right here. Scale Metal Supplies, which offers a lot of metal scale supplies. I got my my rack, my fab table.
Success.
Yes.
Did he send you the little drill bit with the 4mm tap built in?
Yes, he did.
That is made so that you can thread on those posts.
Yes. Onto these holes.
Correct. So
excellent. That's these posts, you mean?
That's the ones, and those are game changers.
So, what's the butterfly bit thing for? How do you?
So you see that there's a little metal piece there on the back side of it, short guy with a couple of holes and a little U shape.
Yeah.
So you take the wing. It's called a wing nut, by the way, not a butterfly, but whatever. Not getting technical. Not to correct you, but you're wrong. So you put a 3mm screw through there and you wing down the wing nut, and then it's just easy to adjust.
Got it.
So
cool.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to getting that going. Thank you to Scale Metal Supplies, a former sponsor of this show.
Yes, friend of the show.
That's going to be a friend of the show. That's going to be really awesome. Thank you very much for that. On.
Yes. Let's see. So I have a box here that I cannot show what's inside of it, but you may notice the familiar.
Oh, Artful Dodgers, eh?
That is the clever branding of the artsy.
What's in there that you can't show us?
Psh, I can't tell you.
You can tell me later.
I mean, but the box glows with a yellow when you open it.
Are we good? Oh, we're good.
But because of that, I also happen to have something that I needed. Which
SCX-10 Honcho, yeah.
Yeah,
obviously.
No reason.
No reason.
No reason.
This is so you can show off the tires and how much better yours are. Got it.
No, it's just I was just like, oh, God, like they both have the, fault, but it was fun. It was just like, oh, look at that. But they are.
Yours looks flatter.
It is more square. So a little bit more.
Well, hold on. I don't want square tires.
Yeah.
I want triangle tires.
But also the compound on this is the same as the VXT2. Mm-hmm. So it's
we call that one red.
The red compound.
VXT red.
So these things are
good.
Pretty awesome.
I ordered a set. They're on their way. They should be here tomorrow.
I pulled that package off the rack and just put it aside. We'll ship it out sometime later.
That's fine. I don't really need them anyway. Like I have time to drive trucks this month.
I know.
SBG, if every hard body is made by one company, I was being facetious. But there is probably only a few companies that actually are contracted to make a hard body, and then they license that out to a bunch of other companies so they can put their branding on it. Sort of like how you could get the Range Rover Classic body from JS Scale for the first 3 months, and then you could get it from what was that? Not Boom Racing, not the other one.
The other one, Asia.
Asia, no, not Asia Tees. The other one. They make the killer body. The other one.
Team Raffy.
Team Raffy. That's the one.
Thank you, D. Arton. I don't know how to say your name. You're in here all the time. You have really great comments. And have given me good, but I have no idea how to say your name.
Josh's other favorite pastime, putting Matt down.
Yes. Oh, it was constant this weekend.
Oh, yeah. Oh, back and forth, too. Not just one-sided. It was both ways.
There was very few things to poke fun at me for.
Not possible. There were many things.
No, I don't think there's
On good authority from my friend Ben, I now have Loctite in stick form.
You know what? That is good stuff, and I should.
It's the best. Why didn't I use this earlier?
Yeah.
It's a game changer, people.
Yeah.
Every other way, it's messy.
It is a good addition.
You get these little tubes from this horrible company, and they just it just goes everywhere. Company sucks.
Just Dart. I can go with Dart. That's easy. Done and doneer. You're hired. So yeah. Anyway.
Hey, David Ferris wants to know if these Falcons replace the crawlers as your favorite new tire.
I haven't been driving my crawlers as much, just because except at events where I've haven't been out in public, and my pro, I've left the crawlers on my pro, and they're still a great tire.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Different. That's why they make brown shoes and black shoes. So
for weddings and funerals,
I do really like these new tires. But
yeah,
there you go.
Okie dokie.
So
hey, RC Pro Rec is in here. Hi, Judd.
Did you go to
you guys?
Oh, you showed. Yeah, you showed that. Yesterday was Prime Day, and Nicole bought me a Exacto blade set, or Exacto knife set for
You know what's okay? Now I get to make fun of you because you're never going to open that. You don't need to. You've already got an Exacto blade.
Well, I would, but I was going to try and open it. I was using my other Exacto knife, and it wasn't quite sharp enough to get in there. But the new blades are inside.
Now what are you going to do?
I don't know.
Get out your torch.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to just light it on fire.
Or angle grinder.
Yeah. Chainsaw.
Yeah.
Or
run it over with your truck. Run it over with your truck. That's the best idea.
So, you have the next thing?
Yeah. First of all, I can't. This is probably spam. You're cute. What's your number?
5.
My number is 41. I got 2 new hats over the weekend.
Use the brazen knife. I forgot all about
the brazen
knife. Brought to you by Brazen Scale.
I made this one. I assembled it anyway. All right. I got 2 new hats, Operation 11 Charlie and RC Patina Guy. I'm going to put this one on right now.
I got this new unit.
What's that?
This is a laser. A laser level specifically.
Oh, that's a nice hat.
And
I like the green under brim.
I need it for a certain project. And let me tell you, I used it for that project.
Is this for the project that we're currently?
It was for the project we were currently.
You needed a laser for that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know why. Yeah. Good.
It worked cool. Perfectly.
I mean, I don't know why.
And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to try and use a laser for this. I'm going to try and find one of these laser levels. And I found this Bosch one that's got this quick clamp design. So good.
Yes.
And affordable.
That's great. I have a laser level, but I use it mainly when I'm hanging pictures.
Matt decorates his house.
Matt has art. Matt likes paintings. John Roberts 1.6 RC, thank you very much. Are there any use for stock tire foams after replacing with dual stage comp foams, or just toss the stock foams? I use them as packing material.
Really?
Yep. When I ship trucks to people, I'm like, here's some foams.
Deal with it.
Yeah. You deal with these now. You bought my truck. You deal with it.
Here's some soiled packing material.
They're used. Slightly used.
Throw them away.
Okay, next for me, I was talking to Lee from RC Car Action, and he's like, "Hey, have you put drivers in your trucks?" I said, "Why, yes, I do, like a normal person." He goes, "Have you ever heard of Headhunter Studios?" I was like, "Yeah, duh,
Yeah, sure.
yeah, dummy, obviously, idiot." I was a lot nicer than that. And then he gave me one, so now I have this miniature Nightman. That's a little low for us.
Well, how about now?
That's much better. You obviously
This
didn't. That's
was
not painted by you.
this is one of the original headhunters.
Yes.
Been around for a very long time. In a driver figure that was also custom painted. You can see it says hardly on the collar, not on Matt's side, of course, because I don't even know where it would have to be. But um, now you can level your shelves, chibs.
Yes. That's exactly what they're for. Let's get it laser. Matt is cultured. Josh is a Neanderthal. That's true. So true. Did the helmet make an appearance? No. Oddly, we all drove the trike without wearing the helmet.
I tried. I was like, Matt got on it. He's like, I'm going to take this for a ride. And I said, no, I'm going to go get the helmet for you. And Nicole
I said,
walks right up and goes, he'll be fine. And just starts pulling the starter.
yeah,
Like,
it's true.
I was trying to be responsible. Be like, listen, I would like my friends to
let me
safe.
reenact it for you. He'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Some people drove the trike while drinking. Matt decided he wanted a photo holding his Coors Banquet.
Yeah, I did not actually drive it drunk. Oh,
Yeah.
is she yelling at me?
Yeah, she was.
Hey, Nicole, I didn't do what I would actually do. You know what I'm talking about.
Josh being safe is what threw us all over.
Yeah, something's not right. Josh is trying.
I'm like, look, you guys should wear a helmet. Not me,
Yeah.
but you guys should.
RC Electrician, if you want to go back to, I don't know, episode, I can't even think of what episode it was, but Josh explains why he doesn't like Injora.
I mean, I've done it several times, but either way, I've actually had those hard bodies before, and I would not buy one for a project.
Nope. Okay. Have you gone yet?
No.
I'm ready.
I got some Hot Wheels.
You should talk to Rich about those.
Some special Hot Wheels. So when I was down in LA for NERSA, before NERSA, we got to take a private tour of the Hot Wheels design studio, which was incredible.
I can only imagine how great that would be.
Absolutely incredible. And then after the fact, we had thanked him for the opportunity to do that. We sent him a kit, and he sent us all some nice. These are the special edition ones. These are the Red Line Club, and they're serial numbered. These are some good serial numbers. And then this one is a Toy Fair 2021 version.
Wow.
Sweet little Bel Air. I think it's a 55, maybe. Looks like a 55. Doesn't say, but I think it's 55.
I dig it. I can dig it.
Those are very cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Rich Trujillo, he is also a big Hot Wheels man. That's like that's his first love, not the stupid RC business. Lavneb
G says that S2000 is like worth $300 now. Is that for real?
He was telling me some pretty crazy stories about him selling some Hot Wheels as like an intermediary this weekend.
I think this is fairly new.
It doesn't matter. They could be brand new and worth a lot. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't plan to open them or anything.
Don't open them.
I'm no intention of open or selling. Like,
don't open or sell them.
These were a gift, and I plan to keep them like that, for good reason. Mainly because the opportunity to go see to go see the place was incredible, and it commemorates the experience. Because I'm very sentimental.
Yeah, you're getting a full-on stare for that one.
They only made like
'Cause that's not
30,000
right.
of them. Yeah, and this is number.
Oh, put it back.
I didn't even open it. Oh, it's like a sleeve. And okay.
Put that back in
No
there.
fingerprints.
It just went. Now it's only worth $1.
Yeah, exactly. Just flung open. It's like the 1840th or 8.
Wow, that's a good low number. Remember back when we went to Scale Nationals?
I do remember that.
Okay, so before we went to Scale Nationals, one of the gents in the chat was like, "Hey, Monster Energy should go down there and do some stuff."
Yes, exactly.
Right? Well, they didn't. They didn't get it done in time. But I did get a big old box to unleash the beast.
Unleash the beast.
So I'm gonna, you know what? It's like
just
some
sad.
people do things because they're getting paid. And that's just sad. It's like, no joke. This whole episode's made me really hot. I better towel off.
I did wake up at 2 a.m. to order it. That's his personal car as well. That model was made to commemorate his memory because the design.
Oh,
wow. Great! I can.
You guys want to hit the links later, or?
Oh, that's a nice shirt.
It's a nice shirt, right?
Is that an XL? Is that an XL?
No, sorry, it's an L.
Oh, of course. Did anybody watch the vlog and see how Matt tied his shoes?
What, every once in a while, it's not always about Monster Energy. Sometimes you just got to rein it in. It's nice. It's cool, though, right?
Oh, that is kind of cool, actually.
I'm not done. There's more. There's a Rain t-shirt in there. Oh, hey, lanyards. I don't have any of these. Koozies. It's all in here, man.
Now, so you're a koozie person as well, because some people call those huggers.
No person in their right mind would call it a hugger.
Some people do. Not me.
You know what?
Koozie man. But
I've been kind of hoping that ever since I can't wear the Live Strong bracelet anymore. But I can wear the Monster Energy one. Well, I don't even know what this is. What's this? Oh. After I'm done golfing, there's nothing I like better than playing some tennis. And the last thing I want when I'm playing tennis...
If you put a skirt on, I'm going to be so mad.
Last thing I want after playing tennis is to get really sweaty hands. So, gotta have one of those. I got it all, baby.
Amazing. I'm so... We're going to need a video with just fully extreme sported out.
Yeah. I'll have it all.
Next.
Speaking, yeah, go ahead. You're next.
I've got 6 1800 milliamp 4S packs here.
Whoa, I got to put my shades on for that.
So,
are those from, did you get those off the Frutas Naturales trailer?
Right. Yes, I did. Mr. The Tattoo Man, Genzace, 6 of the 4S. I'm going for all the S's.
How many S's is there?
4 times 6, so 24 S's.
That's a lot of S's.
Or there's actually 24 C's. The S is seriously depending how you plug them in, but
I've got to get 8 S's going.
Ah, yes, you do.
I did get pens. Where did all my I had a gag for pens. Where did my pens go? There were pens everywhere in my room. They were in my bag. They were in my bed. They were under my pillow. But they were Satisfied Jerky pens everywhere, and now I can't find them.
Yeah, they call them Huggies where I'm from, Indiebama says. Kind of like the diapers. There you go, Matt. Not just a...
That's weird.
Oh, yeah, here's the other thing. I was like, I knew I had something else. I couldn't remember what it is. Are you done? Or do you have more?
I was like, what's this thing?
It's a slap bracelet, but for a can, right?
It's pretty good. I like that, actually.
You remember the slap bracelets, or were you too old for that?
No, I was cool. I knew all about that.
Okay, you were still old. But
goes with the van you have. Yes, that's right. That person who sent me all of these things from Monster wants that van real bad. That one, it's up there.
Torpedo.
The artist formerly known as Matt.
Greetings from North
Kyle.
Korea.
Doubtful.
If our leader finds out I'm watching, I go missing. It's all worth it. This video brought to you by NordVPN. Thank you to Nord.
Man, I wish.
So
I'm watching 2 S's right now.
Last thing I got is an Oculus Rift.
Oh no, that's cool.
Yeah, this was a surprise.
Yeah,
this was from our friends at EVGA.
Nice.
I think that they must have been like
clearing out the closet.
I've got one of these left, and that guy has got a house full of stuff. So
that guy needs more stuff in his house.
So I'm, pretty excited about that because some VR is. I have the Oculus Quest right now, or Quest 2.
Which one's the Rift is way better.
The Rift is like a proper PC interface thing. It's got all that.
Yeah.
The Quest 2 is like an all-in-one, and it's still very fun, but
not as good.
I think that the Rift is going to be better.
Josh is moving to the metaverse.
Yeah, I'm gonna become a stripper in the metaverse.
Is that a job?
Yes, it is.
Someone at Monster ticked every box on the merch website.
Oh, Matt got his I Love Puppies wallet.
Oh, yeah, that was the other thing. I got it right here. Puppies make me happy. I was so mad when he gave me this.
Mainly because Matt completely disassembled it for no reason.
I did. I took the whole thing apart to put this on the back. Oh.
You lost your audio.
I put this whole thing, took this whole thing apart to put the money clip on the back, realizing afterwards that I didn't need to do that.
Yeah, he really did it just so he could say, I made this wallet.
Well, it's true. I did make this wallet. This episode not brought to you by Ridge Wallet because I very likely won't use it.
If you were, though, I suggest the Forged Ember.
Oh, brother, here we go.
Holds up to 12 cards. Money clip on the back. RFID blocking.
La.
I love my Ridge Wallet.
I wanted to get my hands on Josh's and put as many cards in there as possible. Just like overload it so you can't get any of them out. But thanks, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put the sticker on the door. That's for sure.
Good call. Do you have any like?
I do have one more thing, real quick.
Yeah.
No, I got this fan shroud for my Baja.
Oh, okay. This is like
because the motor is hilarious.
Oh, I bet.
Those 2028s are no joke.
Yeah.
It's honestly, it's like holding a tall boy.
Ridiculous.
Yeah,
amazing.
It's so amazing. I'm really excited. All right, what were you saying?
Make you happy? You have no soul.
No, puppies do make me happy.
So
Ridge wallets do not make me happy.
I have stickers on the side of my toolbox here. This left side or right side of it facing it, just the short side. But I only put stickers on it that are black and white.
Oh, right. Yeah.
No color.
I thought I was a weirdo. But I actually do appreciate that because there's something really nice about visually how that would look.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's better than a sticker bomb. Like I've done the entire strip above my workbench. That's all sticker bombed.
Yeah.
Same thing with the door. It's becoming sticker bombed as well.
Yeah. So no, I mean, I'm not saying that they're all great stickers, but they have to be black and white at least.
Oh, Buck Dandy was getting mad at me for curving out the brim. I should put it in the vice grips and bend it
Is
up.
Buck Dandy a flat biller? God, I forgot that.
Yeah, I think he most
Louisiana. I didn't think that would be the case.
I think they're popular in Louisiana.
Huh. Weird. Any word on the SCX-10 I wouldn't hold your breath unless you can wait like another 4 or 5 years.
What's an SCX-10 for?
That would be the one after the 3, theoretically.
Oh, I understand now.
Matt doing outfit changes now. So
I could put a hoodie on too. See what that looks like. Give me a minute off screen and I'll have a golf shirt on.
Just trying to hold it back from people, huh?
Well, these tattoos are for me. I'm glad people came back to watch this show. I was a little concerned that after 2 weeks of not doing it on my channel, that nobody would want to watch.
I think that a little every once in a while, people like, I kind of forgot, like, oh yeah, I like him, and then they're like, oh wait, I remember now.
Oh yeah, ugh. Yuck.
Never mind.
Yuck. I'll go watch paint dry.
I am shocked now at the possible value of this Hot Wheels, and I don't know what to do with it.
Somebody can tell me how much this one's worth. How much is this one worth?
99 cents. Or $1.50 Canadian.
Hot Wheels Hot Trucks 2022.
So, what do you call it? Conversion rates. Conversion rates. Can we talk about that?
Conversion rates. Let's talk about that.
While we were at Parliament by the Fire, a man with the tiniest trucks of all at the event came up and was talking to us. And he had his new 10PX there, which 10PX from Futaba.
Heck of a radio.
Heck of a radio. It's very expensive. It's like $700. Yep. But what he was saying is his wife is Japanese, and for some reason they were on Amazon Japan, and the conversion ratio is so bad for Japan right now that you can go buy a new Futaba, or theoretically anything that's on Amazon Japan and in a Japanese currency, likely manufactured in Japan. He was able to buy a new 10PX from Amazon Japan and pay shipping for like $450.
Holy cow.
Gunner tonight texted me. He bought a new Futaba 4PM
10 o'clock
for $130.
What?
Because Futaba, Japanese company, their prices in Japan are based on their currency. So you can go get wild deals on Futaba right now if you go over to Amazon Japan. I don't know how you get there exactly. Amazon.co.jp, I'm guessing. I think
they'll ship it here?
You got to pay for it. But if you're looking for a new Futaba radio or a radio in general, and you VPN, you have to use a VPN. Oh. Speaking of NordVPN, so yeah, I don't know how you do it or facilitate it, but
10PX, that's the one I want, right?
10PX, correct.
Okay, let me just see the.
So I'm just saying, if you would like to get yourself even just a 4PM, which is a fantastic radio, for what did Gunner say? Where's my phone? Hey, call my phone real quick. I don't know where it's at.
Oh, it's not a good deal for me. It's still $6.85 Canadian.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well,
yeah, that's not a great deal.
$130. Yeah, is what he paid. 4PM off Amazon Japan for $130. Shipped.
Rushes to Amazon Japan. Yeah. I think it just sold out. Hey, Blind Guy RC, thank you very much. Sunglasses, smiley face, much appreciated.
Blind Garcia as well. Thank you for the sunglasses and smiley face. I was fixing to call you, Buck Dandy says. Either way, I thought that maybe some of you would appreciate that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. The U.S. dollar is quite heavy duty right now. Like it's even against the Canadian dollar, it's like 76, 74 cents, which is not good for me. Luckily, my PayPal is in U.S. dollars.
That's a bonus.
Speaking of, I spent a bunch of money at Sencut Send again today.
Yeah.
This time it's all carbon fiber.
If you are a SendCut Send, I will have new SendCut Send codes because my codes got posted on like a coupon site or whatever, so I had to update them.
You're welcome.
Good for me. Made my numbers look great, but they're like, hey, we gotta.
It's really
we gotta
odd. Really odd. You sold
we
like
have to send you new coupons because
$400,000 worth of stuff.
There was a lot of sales using your. So anyway.
Oh, and I got my SendCut. I made my SendCut Send order for our Mayhem project. That was scheduled to arrive today, and I was like, well, I don't have a lot of time left. I might as well make another order because I have stuff I need cut. So I rushed that out this morning, and then the package arrived today, and they're like, hey, thank you for being one of our first customers in Canada. Here's 15% off your next order. And I was like, son of a bitch. I could have used that.
Dang it.
Dang it. That's
yeah.
all right. I'll use it. It will get used.
Yeah, it was. My SendCut Send stuff was shown in a reel today. Not saying what project it was for, but.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
My very fancy fixturing.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome what you're doing there.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
But it's all about how fast you go, not how... Well, actually, you get a bonus for how good it looks, too.
Yeah, there's...
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, is that your truck? Neat.
Yeah, right? When you do this, it kind of looks like the truck you drew in like kindergarten, doesn't it? Like, if you were told that was the profile of your... Wait, it goes this way.
Oh, I see.
So
people are talking about Hot Wheels in the chat. Lots of Hot Wheels. Yeah, Rich was going to sell... I think he said he was selling 3 Hot Wheels, and it was like the numbers he was talking about were ridiculous. Oh, is that the Mon 15? That you were just sharing?
This is the Mon 15. These are very different shapes.
DK doesn't see shapes. Well, I guess.
Now, if you took and did...
Heyo! Demonetized. Josh and I have been very cagey about what we're working on for our monthly Mayhem projects. We haven't shared a lot back and forth. Nor have I shared with anybody else, including Tom Lee, even though he and I were chatting a fair bit on the internet. I think he's like, hey mate, what's happening
going on
your way on the pond? And I'm like, nice try, you sausage roll eating MRFer.
My favorite thing was the first day I got to the house down at Proline by the Fire. I loaded up my Fusion app and just showed the other guys as Matt was sitting on the other side of the table. I said, "Here is my design," and showed that.
Oh yeah, I'm doing stuff too. I'm looking at mine right now.
I kept mine out of the room just Just to make
just
sure.
in case. Just in case.
Yes.
I cut some titanium pieces, and I'm like, I don't think these are going to work.
I machined some titanium pieces to be exactly what I needed, of course, because.
Tell me though, when you do, when you sort out what you're doing, just send me all the files.
Just,
I'll just, I'll make it.
last night, taking the time, assembling my fixture, bending the titanium rods the night before, matching perfectly to the jig that I printed. I couldn't be
Obviously
happier with, like, I made everything up and I put it in the first jig, welded it, tacked it, whatever, took it out of that one, and I put it in the other mounts that I had that bolted to the chassis, and it all just kind of went shink.
Okay.
It felt
now
so good. Like,
I had a very similar feeling today, because the thing about Fusion 360, when you design in 3D and then you send it to a place that uses a computer to cut everything, it all just goes together. There's no no fiddling. There's no I'll cross drill this to get it to go in. It just all sits perfectly in place. The one thing, and I admit to this, I already filmed it, so I'm not admitting it here and not admitting it in our Mayhem video, but for whatever reason, and I don't know why, and I'm actually honestly want to know if there's a way to determine this, but I asked for everything to be countersunk on the bottom.
Yeah.
But is there a way to tell them which side is the bottom?
The way to do that would be to include a print, which would be a PDF document noting what the top is and the bottom is, things like that.
So they when they got it, they just guessed. Probably. Okay, because they guessed wrong.
There was a 80-20 shot, and
so it's beautiful. The countersinking holes are absolutely perfect, but they're on the wrong side. Because it isn't. It is. It isn't flippable. You can't just flip it, because then things that I did would be on the improper side.
Right. Flippy for real.
All right. Ooh, I'm scared. Because that's what the cop says immediately after that. He'll what? He'll flip you. Huh? He'll flip you for real. Ooh, I'm scared. Fun fact, the two cops in that interrogation scene are the writer and the director.
Oh, that makes sense.
Or the writer and his brother, I think. It's one of those things. Commentary on that film, amazing.
Oh. Never seen that part. Never seen the director's edition.
Oh, commentary on that is so fantastic. Daryl Klein, thank you very much. Matt, considering going with the VP Yoda straight axles on my, you mean the F10T, I think.
Yeah, I don't know where we say Yoda.
I'm not sure. I've never heard of that before. Is that a Star War?
Yeah.
Curious as to why you went clear, as black seems more scale. I went clear to show them off.
Or because that's what I sent him. Because
also that.
Because it shows them off. Matt did not get a choice.
I did not get a choice on that one. I actually, in the latest order that I had a set of blacks in the cart. And I was like, I don't feel like giving Josh that much money. So I took them out. You could just pick up a countersinking bit from Home Depot or such, and then countersink your holes yourself.
The only problem is if you countersink 2 times, it's
pretty thin. It'll be pretty thin. There are 5 holes that I will countersink myself.
Yeah,
but that's because they weren't countersunk at all.
Yeah. Delta Fab, I've been thinking about doing 3D fixtures for bending for a bit. What is your thoughts about making a jig to help cut the rods at the exact length? exact is a hard term because you have elongation of materials, things like that. You have to figure out where different materials are going to be different ways. I've done that for like um, some of my stuff before, but honestly, I just want something that gets me the right bend. Then I'll cut to length afterwards and then notch and things like that. I would not try and do an exact length cut first, unless you're talking about after the fact. And in that case, that's what I did, is that my bending fixture, the ends of it were at the ends that I needed to get cut off. So I just put that tube with that fixture in it, just ran it into the bandsaw. Beeple bopple. You're done.
Beeple bopple. This guy, Big Mountain, put 2 of his kids through college by selling a quarter of his Hot Wheels collection.
Better pay off. Hope they're smart.
Kidding. Those kids better be real smart.
Better not been in the liberal arts. Better been engineers.
They both got poli-sci degrees.
Yeah.
Well, they're working at Starbucks. Hey, Matt, just got my first TF2. Any advice? Ooh. Well, if you want to go back in time, you can watch a bunch of videos on the Marlin Crawler and ways to make it better. There's a bunch of tips and tricks in those videos, so check those out. I also highly recommend getting the brazen scale chassis and converting it to that.
Yeah, look at that. Look at a VFD, some D44s, and then...
Yeah, just really just use the body. Then change everything else. No, there's a lot of things you can do to make a Marlin work pretty well. I got it all the way to 7th place in the East Coast Scale Challenge.
10 years ago.
7 years ago. Wait, was it that long ago?
You're still hanging on to that one.
Am I that old? Yes.
7th place.
Put these on for a second.
Wow. You look like you're about to make somebody watch a show they didn't want to watch.
What was the one today? You can go home when the Lions win.
Yeah.
Isn't that what it was?
I think Jesse sent that one.
Yeah. Ah, man, I was so bummed. I don't usually watch a lot of sports, but the Jays were wild card contenders, and they lost it in 2 or quick game. I know. Whatever. You know what? In retrospect, I wish you had sent me the black ones, because they would have looked great on this truck because of the colors that I went with.
Yep, sure would have. But you know what? They're not.
It's too late for you to put them in the box that I just ordered, because
exactly.
Sent that box.
You're exactly right. So
I had Big Mountain had the record on eBay for a little while. Fully custom airbrushed VW drag bus sold for $650. Wow. For a match or a Hot Wheels.
$150.
Yeah. That pales
was
in
a
comparison on eBay, I guess. Yeah. A while ago, a long time ago. Because nowadays
they go way up.
Yeah, like I heard tens of thousands.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was like, I thought some of that stuff went for crazy money.
Yeah.
But
Flex Seal would fix that clear anodized problem. That's true.
You know what? And then I could
sell it to Josh.
$500. Jeep SCX10. Thank you, sir. I'm going to be building my first tube chassis. Would making templates make the whole process easier, or is there any Jeep SCX10? If you go to my website, harleydesigns.com, I have some free templates that you can go download. And even just if you want to download them and take a look at how I do templating, it'll give you an idea. And I do find templating to be a lot easier. It just takes a little bit of work, and depending on if you know 3D CAD work or you're just trying to do some profiles and things like that. I do find it a lot easier. I've got free CAD templates on the website. Go download them all, just see how I do it, and then delete the files, whatever you want to do.
Or sell them.
Yes, it does. Yeah. Or sell them. Profit. Download for free. Step 2, profit.
Oh, man.
So
you're looking. Eternal Man wants to have a place to make a driver figure. ClassicTVToys.com.
Ah.
You can go through the whole process there.
What do you mean you can go through the whole process?
You can scan your face.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That place does that?
Yep. They sure do.
No idea. I've never been like,
Yeah,
I
because
want to have that.
you've never ever used a driver figure.
That's not totally true. I had Kevin in a car for for the Rocus Roja.
What about Slender Man? Didn't you put Slender Man in one of your cars too?
No, Slender Man is here on the desk. Not so Slender Man, by the way.
Oh yeah, right.
We have not so Slender Man.
I don't like the print on that near his
It's
chest area.
It's very weird, and he's very realistic. He's got a little pudgy. But then I've got Kevin still as well, which he is
So small.
Hey, that's why we call him Kevin.
This is the driver you like.
That's not true. I've never said that.
Yes, you have. He's not done yet. Still working on him.
The Carolina Ghost thinks that showing up late, but just wanted to say, great video from Proline by the Fire. Looks like it was a great time. It was a grand time.
Oh, it was the best time. We had such a good time. I think the best part for me after the event was Camtech Racing, followed very, very closely by those tacos that Tonya made.
We had some carnitas tacos on Saturday. And they were very filling, and it was definitely
I had 4. I should have had another.
Well. I had 4. I had 3, and then I went back for a 4th. Very good. The rice was the best part.
Oh, the rice was delicious.
So good.
I don't usually I'm not like a huge there's always on the platter you always get rice and beans.
Yeah.
I love the beans.
No carbs for me.
No, I love the beans. After this show's over, I'm eating a bag of Fritos. So
the worst chips ever made?
Okay, is there anything that you like? Or is it just everything that I don't like?
Why do you just like the weirdest of everything? The only way a Frito is good is if you're scooping so much bean dip with it that you can't hardly taste the Frito. And here's a poll. Fritos are trash? ?
Yeah. They were barbecue. Fritos are trash?
Yes or no?
Josh is dumb.
Fritos are the worst. They're like this, and I'm not talking about with something else. Just Fritos on their own. Plain. Someone gives you a plain bag of Fritos and no drink. That is what you just got to eat a Frito, not a Frito pie. You don't get all the good stuff in there to.
So hold on.
You have a bag of Fritos.
They're barbecue flavor, the ones I have.
Okay.
So they're fine.
Still no.
You guys had some weird ass flavors in the grocery store. Let me tell you. I took pictures because I was like, "Is this a flavor?"
That's like, what's this? What's the dill pickle?
No, we have that.
Those are so good. Those are hard to find.
Limon.
Yes, those are pretty good.
Okay. Why is that guy's picture in there? This one I thought sounded quite good. Sweet Southern Heat.
It's a little too low, but that's fine. Sweet Southern. I've never seen that before.
Okay. How about this weirdo flavor of Doritos? Tangy Tamarind. What's up with that?
I don't necessarily know. That
one was weird.
Okay, well, most people are agreeing with you, but there's a good percentage that are agreeing with me as well.
78% of people are agreeing with me that Josh is dumb.
75% over here would be on that over there, but agree Fritos are too salty. Well, vote and fix these results because
Fritos are salty, but that's part of the appeal. That's why I enjoy them. Sometimes I want 10 times my salt intake for the day.
Yeah. Well, this only has 25% of my daily salt intake, but there are 8 servings. So I'm going to eat 2 bags.
Moose Jaw had 8 tacos that night.
Jesus, Moose Jaw.
Golly.
How did
you
he
like?
He's just
obviously
so quiet. He's just like sneaking up there and doing it like whoop.
He's just like ah, ah, ah. What driver is that? That is a Night Customs holiday buggy driver. I don't actually have a vehicle to put him in, but he's made for the holiday buggy.
Oh, so you had done me a favor and helped possibly link me up with the availability of some vehicles.
Yes.
And which
did you buy anything?
Possibly. So Alberto from Ampro is going to FaceTime me from there to give me a look.
Yes. Signal's not great.
He said that there may be the vehicle that I'm looking for.
Are you? Oh, I know what you're looking for. If they have that, that's pretty cool.
I know. It would absolutely.
You have to buy that.
Oh, yeah. I would buy it
regardless of the price.
Regardless, yes.
It could be $5,000.
Yeah. As long as if there's a B2B, it's a done deal. So, yeah.
Is that like a G2G?
It's similar, but there's one less. So,
West Desert Wheeler, hi Logan. Hopefully you're working on the mystery monthly Mayhem.
Exactly.
Which, if you watch RC Review, probably know all the details. Did you guys do much nighttime crawling? No.
We only raced.
We did.
Nighttime was for going fast at our household.
Ask how many hours Josh and I spent RC crawling.
It was a small number.
It was an extremely small number for Josh. Combined, I think we did about an hour's worth of driving.
Oh,
maybe.
There's no. Well, are we counting racing?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember Jeff and I went out and we actually did that long trail. Plus that 750 meters
for both of us.
Yeah, combined yes. For both of us. I did all of it.
Yeah, Matt did almost all of it. I drove almost none. Like, I just sat at the booth and just talked to people the whole time. That was my entire goal, was to be in the booth and try and talk to as many people as I could. I can go drive anytime I want.
I talk to a lot of people as well, but I come from a place where we don't have rocks like that.
Right.
Out in the open. They're there. They're just under dirt.
Right.
So I did a little bit of driving. Jeff and I did a nice mid-afternoon crawl, and Moose Jaw and I didn't get out at all, which was disappointing. Yeah. I wanted to, and Ben didn't. Actually, Ben did as much driving. Ben did less driving than you did.
Yes, he did.
Which is amazing.
He hung out the entire time with us, but a bad ankle, pretty good excuse.
That's a good excuse. Yeah,
I've got bad ankles as well, but less immediately injured.
Carolina, more like a long-term thing for you.
Josh, did Matt get any of the Lay's wavy Funyun onion flavored Funyun onion ring chips? He didn't.
That sounds really good, though.
They are, because it's not just a Lay's Funyun onion flavored chip rings, but they're the Lay's wavy Funyun onion flavored ring chips. So
I'm familiar with the wavy Lays.
Yes.
What driver's dropping the Phoenix interior? That is the Bruiser driver. He's missing an arm. His arm came off, but because somebody pushed him off of a cliff. No, that fell off, I think, when we did the dual war. But yeah, Tamiya Bruiser driver. You can pick them up anywhere. $8. How are those new Falcons? What does Matt have them mounted to? I don't have them yet, Logan. Huh?
So
What?
yeah, you did not get the pleasure yet.
No,
So.
I did not get the allow myself to introduce myself. They're on the way though.
They are on the way to Matt as well. Yes. Can we talk about the greatness and the rugged durability that is Camtech?
Oh my gosh. Yes. Let's talk about that.
I have mine here. Yours I have as well, but not here.
It's at the office.
It is at the office.
So the gag was we're gonna do as much racing as possible. We were joking that we'd do like a 24-hour race, which that's never gonna happen, especially at an event like this. We don't have 24 hours to dedicate to actually racing, but we never thought they would last that long. We started to make the joke that it would be the 24 minutes of Satan, because they literally, when you look at them, they're like, there's no way. Foam wheels or foam tires, questionable electronics, 21-turn Mabushi rebranded Satan motor. There's no way that these are going to last long.
I was,
however,
I was like somewhat like worried, upset about the fact that I was going to destroy the hard body even.
Yeah.
And they only looked better after the
true.
Racing and the like realistic scuffing. Now, my scuffing is not as bad because I was so accurate with driving, but Matt's looks like
it's
he
because
ran down
do you
wall.
know why that is, Josh? Because you were constantly trying to take me out of every single race. This guy, it was like his goal in life was to eliminate me from racing. So any chance he got, he was just like, and the only thing that ever happened to mine the entire time, I actually won the race of attrition. I was the only one still driving after like it must have been at least half an hour.
It could have been, which is why I didn't make it, because my battery died. But yeah, that was the other thing. It's like half of us were like, and we got batteries? I don't have any batteries. And like, oh yeah, because we just figured out we were going to race these not 2 years ago. But
yeah, Josh actually had to go to a hobby shop and get some 2S batteries for Gunner because he didn't have any.
But so the tires, which we thought would just absolutely fall apart, because we all looked at ours before the race, and like the tires were all like cracking, and we're like, oh, this is
crumbling around the edges.
These tires are going to absolutely fall. But we started driving them, and it actually just wore that off, and now the tires look perfect.
Yeah.
I thought my motor died. It was not my motor. It was just, again, a battery issue.
There was also the battery wire issue. Don't forget about that.
Oh, yeah. So we were demo derbying, and it was down to like me, Matt, and Moose Jaw.
Yeah.
And mine, I thought my servo died. I could barely move forward. It moved back a little bit. I had no steering. But what had happened is the battery wire had come up, wrapped around the wheel, and then I got lodged in here, and I was just dragging my battery wires and connectors on the ground. It was just like oh.
It was fantastic.
The bodies held up incredibly. I think the only one with an actual failure was Gunner's ESC, I think. Shit the bed.
Yeah, his ESC did fail, but it might have had something to do with the number of burnouts he was doing.
Yeah. Gunner won a race or two and just
celebrate by doing some NASCAR burnouts,
burning the tires off. Like, what?
There was a lot of foam dust left behind.
The most fun. So the biggest problem was the fact we did have to turn Matt drove his first on the pavement, and he's 6 feet and went, woo! It was like, oh. So we ended up having to turn down our EPAs to like 60% on throttle.
I had 40% on throttle, and then I still adjusted some Expo for steering and throttle.
So we had that, plus the fact that the first 30% of the trigger did nothing on the ES.
Dead band.
It was just like
dead.
Yeah, it was beyond dead. It was it was a rotting band. Like just nothing.
Not a lot of drag brake to speak of.
No. So I can't. These were so much freaking fun.
For $125, you can almost not have that much fun.
Yeah, totally
for
agree.
any other price.
The only thing I would want is a basic RTR quality level ESC.
Yeah, the ESC is not great, but I think that's part of what makes it challenging and fun is that it isn't awesome. It is difficult.
I know. If we had a decent ESC, it still would have been just as fun.
Just as fun, though, yeah.
And no, it's $120. It's complete.
Yeah, you get everything.
The
it's
body,
ready to
the
go.
wheels, the tires, the electronics, pre-installed. Everything.
Oh, and that's the other thing. The bodies are, it's sort of a crapshoot as to which one you get. There's the body that we both got, that one. And then there's also like the hatchback version.
Yeah, the fastback, hatchback, whatever you want to call it.
It was not faster. Although that's probably left up to the drivers.
Yeah. So pretty much everything. I got a couple of little cracks on the bumper in the front, and the intrusion bars on my doors popped off of the actual cage on the inside.
Oh, no kidding.
But
that's funny.
The least of my concerns.
Yeah, I had no real damage, except for the pinstriping, which I actually think adds a lot of character. And the fly came off.
The fly came off. Matt put little 3D printed door handles on his, and they were above the taper of the side, still there.
Yeah, they're incredible. The bodies are spectacular, super long lasting. I honestly, if we could get a race series like that going here, I would do it in a heartbeat because they are so much fun.
Incredible.
Yeah.
They are brushed. I would absolutely stay with brushed.
Don't change the motors. Do not go above 2S.
Do not go above 2S. Do not change the motor. A little 1060 ESC, exactly. It would be perfect. And it doesn't even need a better servo.
No. Servo in there is just fine. You're not doing a lot. It's not like... The weight bias is certainly more forward.
Like you thought it was going to do the whole
Reliant Robin. It doesn't do it.
We had one flip over, and it was Ben when a couple of us came together in a way, and he just and he was driving the Gunners, one of Gunner's cars, the Pegasus.
Yeah. It was awesome. It was great. Someone in here... Oh, Checkered Past asked, did all you influencers ever gather over beers? Did you both ask for Haley's autograph? No, we didn't. We kept it professional.
Right.
Kept it profesh. We were all... Josh, myself, Lee from RC Car Action, Nick Eisenhower. Chris Eisenhower? Nick Eisenhower. Nick Eisenhower from the Full Size World. He drives one of the Heatwave trucks, doesn't he?
Yep.
And RC Girl. We were all tasked to do the judging for the concourse event, which was very challenging because there were hundreds of trucks and
so many trucks,
dozens in each of the categories that were spectacular. So there was a lot of effort put into it. I think a lot of people were kind of like, this is taking too long. I'm leaving. So it was that difficult for us to choose some of the winners. Josh and I had to abstain from what I would consider sort of like, there was best of show, and then just below that was best medieval theme. And we had to abstain from the medieval theme because we both know Moose Jaw. Obviously, he had an entry in that. And RC Patina Guy, who also had a couple of entries in that. And we did not want to show any favoritism, so we abstained from that vote. We voted for everything else, including Best of Show, and I'm pretty happy with all the selections that were made. It was a lot of fun. That was the only time, though, really, that we spent any time with RC Girl. I don't think there were any other... Well, Mike's RCH was there. He's a pretty major influencer.
Oh, that's right. I forgot he was there. I did see him.
Yeah, I chatted with him for a little bit. I meant to go do a crawl with him, but
he just came by the booth. I talked to him for 30 seconds, maybe.
Yeah. The volume of people that you and I were both talking to at any given time, whether it be like vendor level or attendees. Like it was like constantly people coming in and chatting and lots of stuff to talk about. So
Yeah.
it was difficult at best to sort of like sit down and have like a real conversation with anybody, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was very difficult. But I mean, I had a lot of really good conversations, but
Yes.
it was, if there was anything, like if you had a goal, like I want to go, like you would either have to like make an effort, go and like and have a but I was just pretty much at the booth and trying to be fairly available, and it was just, it was all the time I had.
Yeah. But it was really good. I had never met Haley before, and I met her just as we were starting. No, just as we were starting the 5K. We shook hands and said hello, and off we went. That was it. That was basically the last time I talked to her.
Yeah. John Holmes was there as well. That was.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Did you talk to Holmes much? Yeah.
I talked to John a little tiny bit. I should have talked to him more probably. But actually, no, that's not true. I talked to him a whole bunch because I was talking to the Element guys, and he came over. We chatted with him for a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, that was so good to see. I'm trying to think of anybody else there that I remember that was.
I was really happy to see Chino again.
Yep,
he's a good friend. Good. Yeah.
He, I think he and I talked, and we got some stuff to do this winter. But
Scumbag RC was in here just briefly just now. Awesome to meet you both at Pro Line by the Fire. Great to meet you too. Really sorry about your truck.
Was his the one that got stolen?
I think one of them, yeah.
God, yeah. That was there was more than one?
Well, was his not, maybe his was not the one. I don't know.
Maybe he told us about it. I'm not sure if it was his or not, but
oh, okay. Yeah. I'm not sure entirely. Hey, Carson Jantz, thanks very much. Stolen. Oh, it was his. Oh, shoot, that sucks.
Yeah. Oh, that does suck. That does not happen very often. I've been at a few events.
Every Axial Fest I've been to, somebody's rig got stolen.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been a few Toxic Crawl. I was hoping you were going to be there, Toxic. I had something for you. I thought it was at the G Speed booth where it was stolen.
Yeah, I think that might have been the second one.
There was two.
Maybe?
Jeez. Yeah.
Carson Jantz, thanks very much. So I'm building my 10.2 chassis kit. Any tips?
Pretty straightforward. Pretty basic.
Should go ahead pretty well. I don't think I have any like major tips for you. Maybe shim the axles, maybe.
Sure. I mean,
or
not super needed, I think. Gunner Holmes ended up crashing in one of my extra bet. I wondered if he did. I heard because he said that he was there, and I was like, yeah, he was sleeping in like an RV or something like that, but it was like a thin pad. And he's like, my ribs hurt. And oh yeah, that was. So I knew that he was going to try and do that. What type of trash steals at an RC event? Yeah, it's so the thing is that RC people, like these events, it's like a gathering of like the best people. I always have the best time at events, and it's like 99.99% of the people are the best people ever. Like just like super giving. If somebody broke something and somebody have it, they'd just be like, you just here. Like,
here.
Everybody's fantastic, and I have a great time. I don't worry about anything. My trucks are on the table. I leave. There'll be someone. What the F is going on out there?
You even left the trike just randomly sitting around places.
Yeah. Like, I do not worry about things at these events most of the time.
Yeah.
But
there's that 0.1% of people that are really shitty.
Even 0.01%. Like, it's just, there's so many people there, but it just takes one, and it could have been the same person who gets it.
Yeah. Ruins everything.
And it sucks. It absolutely sucks.
Hey, Ampro's in here. Holy crap, my phone is blowing up thanks to you two. You're welcome.
Great to meet Ampro. Matt
Yes.
and I had a great convo over there with Dr. Yavi and
Oh yeah, Dr. Ravy, as I like to
remember
call him.
he told us how to say his actual screen name.
Oh, he did.
Once you have it a certain way in your head, you've been seeing someone's screen name. That's how you are. You're just
Yep. You're Dr. Ravy to me.
that
You
you're
always will
Dr.
be.
We had a great look.
There's Ampro and his basically stock 1980s Toyota.
Yeah, it was pretty cool to see that.
Yeah.
But to see his RCs was obviously the highlight part of it.
Yes, I did a reel with one of his with the motor in the SCX-10-2.
Yeah, and the F100.
Yeah.
So
good stuff.
Yeah, it was a great time. Good conversation.
Yeah.
So.
Good guy. Hey, Gunner, not Gunner, but thank you, Gunner. How many more pens did you end up with? I think I have like seven or eight. And Alberto, if there's anything left over and you think it's something I might like, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, boop, beep.
Perry G. I still owe someone a servo from Crawl for a Cure from 2 years ago, but I never got his name. Yeah, it's like it's just like here.
Scumbags was the yellow and pink one. It was the
Okay.
G-Speed one from the G-Speed booth. That's so shit.
It is, but
it's freaking garbage.
Yeah, you know. I'm and most of the time it's just all good people. And there were so many people like we met, even if I've met them before, and they're like, oh, we met here last year, but like over the year they've been on the live streams and I've seen their name all the time. Like, oh, I remember meeting you last year. Like, oh, well, I'm also like, oh. So
there's another, I think Logan just sent me yeah, that's the truck.
Gotcha. So it's the new K10 body.
Sure.
Yeah. So if anybody sees that pop up in a local for sale or whatever, you know.
Yeah, that friggin' sucks. If you see that truck, maybe don't punch that person in the nose, but call someone.
But yeah. Josh, will you be at a Crawl for Hope at Donner Ski Ranch this Saturday? Sorry if it was asked before. I don't think that I will be there, although my plan. So I don't blame this fully on myself.
You should. It's
I don't
all
know
you.
that I should, because also like the most planning person I know also didn't know, but I am in a wedding this weekend.
And you didn't know this.
I knew that I was in a wedding this weekend.
You did know.
I did know. However, I thought that I knew that the wedding was Saturday.
Uh-huh.
And it is not. It is Sunday. So,
right.
I technically have Saturday open now. But
you are amazing.
I'm telling you, Brandon and his wife, wife, one of the most organized people I know,
Michelle,
she did not know it was Sunday either. She had a babysitter all lined up
for the next day,
for Saturday.
Yeah, most weddings are on Saturdays.
Sometimes Friday.
Yeah,
but normally, like I knew that I was picking up my suit on Friday, so I knew it wasn't Friday.
Picking up your suit from where?
And pick it from the suit place. I'm in the wedding.
Oh, you're renting a suit.
Yeah, I'm in the wedding, so we all had the same.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I was just like, I texted Nicole. I was like, oh shit, it's on Sunday. She's like, what? I was like, yeah, the 16th. And so, yeah, then Nicole texts Michelle and was like, hey, it's on Sunday? And she's like, no. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not the only one.
I'm not the only moron.
Anyway.
Any whoosies.
So,
well, that's good for me.
But I don't think I can go on Saturday because, for those that don't know, I have a very hard time walking after being on my feet for a day, like at an event. Matt has seen me post-event day. I am fairly hard to move around. So I figure that walking down the aisle with a bridesmaid, maybe I shouldn't have her like holding me up and walking me down the aisle.
Have you thought about getting like a mobility scooter?
I just built one.
Well, yeah, I guess.
It's louder than most of them.
That wouldn't be my first choice.
I mean, you're not very cool. So if you were cool, you'd build a gas-powered Trike mobility scooter.
That's true. She's all yours. You treat her right. That's you dropping off the bride.
Yeah.
Josh has time on Saturday for a haircut. No, apparently this is all Nicole's doing.
Yeah.
I want to see it long.
See? Matt was there to bear witness to the fact that Nicole was the one being like as well. I am not opposed to it at all. But
of course you're not.
I'm
you
like
do anything she says.
Well trained.
Yeah.
I run this household.
Everything drifting. I bought a 3D K10 Crew Cab Silverado file, and I was wondering what material I would print it in. If you're worried about heat, PETG, slightly better reaction. But if you don't, PLA.
Yes, agreed.
Unless if you hate yourself,
get your Vanquish crap. I think I'll go to your house and get it because it's closer.
If you hate yourself, print it in ABS.
Yeah, if you hate yourself or the room you keep your printer in.
If you hate yourself, the room you print in, your lungs.
Aaron M, is 4S officially a thing for crawling now? I've been running 4S in my crawlers mainly for 3 or 4 years now.
4S is where it's at.
I pretty much only, like, unless I'm running a setup that is not 4S capable, like certain brushed systems I have or certain servos, things like that, I really only run 4S. So I can run these nice compact drone packs. Gives me a ton of horsepower.
And a lot of runtime.
Still has low speed control, but still has the watt hours to, go the distance.
He's going for speed.
Yeah.
He's all alone.
In this time of need? Wait.
Yeah. His time of need. Yeah. All right.
See, I got a music reference. I am cultured.
Next show he'll show up with a monocle.
I have art now too. I
allow myself
my laser. Can I?
Good callback. That's good.
Look at that dead level shelf back there.
We can't see it.
Well, take my word for it. Dead level. What town is Cake from? Flavor Town.
Sounds like cake to me.
Pound Town. I don't know which one. But
they make EDC monocles, Josh, so You'll have to look into that. You imagine him. Check it out. It's my EDC monocle.
It's a titanium bezel. It's
What a ding dong. You would absolutely 100%. If it was a thing, you'd be like, yep. I'm doing it.
I could see it. Just, like pops out of my keychain. Oh, I can see from here.
No, it's spring loaded, so flap.
It's an AirPod and monocle, actually. You can see.
It is a thing. Oh my god. DK knows everything about everything. I hope it's not really a thing.
Cake is from Sacramento? No, that's hard to believe.
Really? Nothing good comes out of there.
I know. I can see the angst. We're from Sacramento. Wait. It's Cake who the blonde chick who killed Kurt Cobain. Is that who she's saying? No, that's
Come on. That's yeah.
Hole, right?
You're so dumb.
I don't know who Cake. I know Cake is a band. I don't know who they are.
They did the song that we were just singing, you idiot.
Oh, really? Now I see the reference.
I'm sending you this website, monoclemadness.co.uk. Thank you, DK.
Monocle Madness.
Mrs. Moosejaw, no hate for Sacramento, please. You're not going back. Oh, boy.
Telling you. And Josh says he likes music. I never said that.
No, he never said that. Josh does not like music.
Don't care.
Josh doesn't understand music.
I do not understand. Music is great for while you're doing something else.
Josh thinks music is for when YouTube doesn't work.
It's for when you can't pay attention. It's like the problem with YouTube is that you have to keep selecting different videos. Otherwise, it plays ones I don't want to see.
No, that's the beauty of it. I just let it go.
And I guess music is just all stuff I don't really care about. So it's just like, okay. So it's just like to block out the voices in my head. So I don't so I don't hear all the yelling.
I just listen to it to drone out my tinnitus.
Yeah, it's that's my purpose for music.
Today I put a GoPro on my my handsaw.
Why were you using a handsaw?
It's one of the tools I have. Don't worry about it.
What could you possibly have been doing that you couldn't use a power tool for?
I like using a handsaw.
Weak.
I don't have a garage like you, Mr. Frenchman.
Power tools in here.
Yeah, well, no, but
that is a hacksaw even, and that one of my least favorite saws.
I like a good hacksaw.
Really? I do not like hacksaws.
If my tongue's going out, it's for one of these.
If that's the only time that's going to happen, it's like a pull saw for me, because that's the only time.
Oh, like a squeeze-on?
I don't have one of those. But yeah, no.
Shing.
Bushido.
Shing. Bushido. Squeeze-on. Made in Japan. But I'm looking for where it might say made in China.
Ooh, you should go on amazon.co.jp and see if you can get those cheaper.
They're only 38 cents.
They could. Someone look that up.
Look up a squeeze-on
on
pull
Amazon. Amazon Japan.
Cutting frame rails? No.
I say cow spots and call it a mushito. On. Yes, I like it.
Yes.
That's,
Handsaws for the Funhaver build. It may have been used on that as well. I have to drive that truck.
I do a lot of fab work, and sometimes a good old file is best. Files I will give you. I enjoy. I've got a couple of nice file sets. Files I use all the time.
I used both of these today.
Sure. Yep. A rat tail there, and is that a square or a triangle?
Regular circle.
Oh, it's wait.
Not a rat tail, though. Rat tail tapers.
Yeah, I thought that was the other one. Look, tape. So, yeah. What do you know?
Surprise, surprise. Josh doesn't like something. Thank you, Tony. That's the best comment of the night.
I think it sucked. No.
How's Tony doing on the challenge? We should have like a little check-in. We should get everybody on the channel or everybody on the show that's in the challenge to pop in like maybe 2 weeks from now.
Call them once. 2 weeks from now, it's basically over.
No, it'd be the 26th.
Yeah, that's basically
it's
over.
5 days. Okay, let's do it next week.
Well, I'm guessing Tomley's not going to make it because
it's only 3 a.m. No, 5 a.m. Whatever.
I mean, maybe he's awake.
He might be up.
Looked like me in the beginning of the vlog. Who cares? It is hard to get me moving in the morning. Came out like
you do all right.
Drinking coffee.
You know Ben. Ben's always up making coffee. Or
I know.
Was it Phoenix making coffee? I don't know.
I don't know who made the coffee. The coffee was ready when I woke up.
Yeah, I did not once make coffee.
Yeah, it was. And right away they all heard the beep from the GoPro. Beep beep beep. They all just look at me like, ugh.
Get out of here,
idiot. You have that on already? Ugh.
Tony says, I'm working on my second axle right now. Second, rear.
Tony's like, going 2 rear axles. Going straight.
You know what, Tony? Second one's the easier one. Once you've done it once. The second one is a lot easier. Hey Felix, fun meeting you at the fire by the fire, Matt. Nice meeting you too. Late Fangs, did I miss something?
Oh,
no.
It's like 2 hours.
No, you didn't miss anything. Just watch any of these episodes. They're all the same. That's the joke.
That's the joke. Other than the things we get in the mail. That's
That's the only thing that changes.
Matt likes
maybe
Fritos,
a little,
and evidently 73% of you and do too, which is
lots of people did. Scumbag RC, maybe a little biased, but I got my money on Logan or Matt. No, don't put your money on me. If I come in second, I'll be thrilled. I'll be like over the moon.
Right.
I will have considered myself winning if I came in second. Logan goes, yeah, I should probably do something with that Phoenix again. If you haven't, you're way behind.
Because we're behind, and we're only
we've only just begun.
First getting rounds of laser parts.
Yeah, so our first lasers. First to the curb wins. DK. I'm glad I made you a mod. There's a lot to go.
It's
a lot chivalry to come in second. Yes, exactly, Highway L. Thank you. But I am feeling pretty good about progress on this project. I feel like it needs to be lower, but I don't know how to get it much lower.
Yeah, I'm pretty dead set where mine's going to be. And I agree. I don't know how much lower I could possibly go, but
to get any sort of travel at all, it can't be much lower than it is.
I mean, well, I'm not super worried about the travel. I've been like, still, yeah. I'm just, I've got to get mine to a point where, oh, I did have some other mail call things, but I feel like it would be wrong to show you those.
You can show me later.
That's the same thing. I'm not holding it from them.
Doesn't matter.
It's from you.
Josh was like, "Oh, I made this thing. I got it printed out of metal, and it wasn't that expensive." And then I went and get something on Xometry printed out of metal. It was like $300.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
What? Josh has got $4,000 into this truck already.
I mean,
hasn't even driven it.
Yeah, I would be fine. I'd be like, yeah, that's what it's what it took. It's
Dana, everybody always says that. Mount the axles above the frame. It's not that simple.
It is not. Trust me, I've looked at it. I'm like, okay, here's what and I looked. I was just like, well, it turns into if you don't, you would literally have to. How I've looked, I would literally have to take the frame rails and flip them upside down, and then have the center of the chassis way up and make some sort of weird. Like that's the only. And still, it's not easy.
No.
So yeah, it's easier almost because you're for most people as well. At that point, you're re-engineering the entire car. You get to use 0% of anything.
Yeah.
You are redoing every single part, every bit of suspension geometry, every bit of mounting. There's nothing that carries over. You're only using that chassis for the rules, and that's it.
For the rules only, and that's not enough.
And for most people, that is a tall order.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Although I do appreciate the ideas. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
That's not going to be a thing to do in the next 19 days.
Right. Fish Built truly enjoyed Josh's daily vlogs. Thank you. That's
He's the only one.
Right. It's a lot of work to get those done for the next
day.
It
is. He was up every night until at least 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Yeah,
putting those together.
Some nights 2 a.m. Then it's up at 6:30. Like,
yeah, it was dumb.
Rinse and repeat.
Content above everything.
Content above everything.
Matt, what tire setup are you running? I'm not telling you, Logan. I'll tell you one thing. They're mounted the right way. Because I mounted them.
Good call. Good call. TP Power makes some pretty wild brushless motors. I've got some of those, but
that's overkill.
It is. The problem is that stuff, like, you're looking at, the one I bought for my Limitless, that's like 140 mile an hour setup, which is well beyond the limits that we're trying to do.
No. No.
Like, it is not the motors holding us back from the abilities of what we're trying to attempt.
It's everything else, literally.
It's the rest of the things that are fighting us.
It's the truck.
I will say that I have gone I'm rolling the dice, and
I imagine Josh has gone pretty wild.
Yeah, it's everything I've done in the past. It's then again as much effort. So
Logan says I got a Titan 21 turn brushed motor. And that's a good start.
You and Tony trying to see who can do the best backflip off of a.
Yeah, Tony actually said, I'm pretty sure mine is going to jump the furthest. There's no saying in the rules that you can't go 6x6. So if you can get those frame rails in there somehow, Josh, you've got a 70 mile an hour car already.
Right. It does say that the chassis has to be a structural part of.
Yeah.
The rules were very clear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of things you could do.
Yeah. It's a fact of balancing available time, resources, and being able to have some time for testing.
Right.
than budgeting some time for retesting after the inevitable failures and crashes that will happen.
Right. Like the thing that I originally thought, I was like, well, I'll just crush working on it right up until the 30th. And then I'll just run it once and pray.
You shouldn't use the word crush in this context until it's all over, because
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, I'm hoping that I get at least 4 test days.
Yeah, that would be really nice. I think if I'm honest, the amount of work that I've already done, I feel like I've done a lot, but there is still so much to do. Like so many things that have to be sort of solved by the way that I've built this thing, that I'm going to need as much time as possible for running.
Yeah. How I'm hoping that mine works out, things need to be just right, or things are going to be very wrong, and could go very badly.
Oh, really?
I'm gambling on a few things. I'm gambling that some things that I've never tried will work.
This whole thing is a gamble.
The stuff that I've done in the past has been not much of a gamble. The TRX-6 was pretty simple. I didn't change much for geometry. I took off the portals. I built some aero.
Yep.
We both had to use the same motor. I stripped stuff out, add lightness, simplify and add lightness was all I did.
Yep.
Other than a very expensive under tray. But that was it. And then it was just drive well, which is where Matt had the failure.
That was my biggest problem.
So
yeah,
this time I'm trying some things that are wildly different. So
I've definitely, in every sense of the word, I think I've joshed this one pretty good so far. Like I've really taken what Josh has done over the years and tried to do the same thing. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll see.
Mine is Scale Nats meets Mayhem, and that's
100%. I bet. I know exactly what you're doing based on what I've seen in real.
Yeah, that's my concern. I need to wear protective gloves. I'm wearing Kevlar gloves for the rest of the month.
Yeah, I'll be wearing a fireproof suit for every run.
So
Logan goes, should I stand behind the truck and speed run away so I go straight, or stand at half track and let it pass me?
I have found my best luck at half track.
Yeah,
it's best luck. Track. I did hit myself the once. So stand at half track, but on a ladder or a bike.
Half track, but away from Kia head offices.
Yeah, if you can see Kia anywhere in the vicinity,
don't run there. Yeah, I think what's going to end up happening is K-pop and I are probably going to end up doing our speed runs together. So that way we can maximize filming potential.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes.
Yep.
All right, let's wrap this up. It's a 10 after 11.
10 after 8. As always, appreciate everyone. We didn't, if you're still here, good news for you. Tekin is our sponsor for this month. We forgot to mid-roll this, but make a post a picture of your vehicle, your favorite vehicle, whatever it is, either one you own or one that you don't, whatever, with tag Skill Builders Guild, Tekin Racing. I think it might be Team Tekin Racing. Which one?
It's Team Tekin.
And myself, Harley Designs Inc. on Instagram. And we'll pick a winner at the end to win some Tekin goodies.
Gear.
Some Tekin gear. So there you go.
Thanks to the following: Gunnar Nissen, Andy Muellner, Logan Birdsell, RC Underdog, John Roberts, Brown Hairy Dog, Blind Guy RC, Daryl Klein, Carson Jantz, and Gunnar Nissen. Thanks, guys.
Thank you to RC Patina Guy, Toad Daddy, TRD Adventures, Brian Sherwood, Chibs, Blind Guy RC, Jeep SCX10, Carolina Ghost, Gunnar Nissen, Perry G. Thank you to all of you. We will see you next Wednesday. This Friday, I'll probably also be on still. Buck Dandy sneaking one
Sliding
in there.
into your DMs.
Sliding in, sneaking it in there. Thank you, as always, Buck Dandy. Does that mean Team Deacon will be your speed run shirt?
Oh.
I mean, I have been spinning a Teacon motor.
Oh, interesting.
But this is actually a previous speed run champion right here.
Which one is that? The Pro 4?
The Pro 4 HD, 4300 kV.
4300 kV.
4300 kV. This was the Drag Bolt winner.
Ah. Okay.
So.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. Because what did we limit that to? 3S or 4S? No, we went to 4S on that one too, didn't we?
I think we did.
Yeah. That's a lot of motor for 4S.
It was. I actually don't think that I ran it on 4S.
Okay.
It was a 3. I ran it on 3S the whole time for the most part.
Fair enough.
But and that's why it had to come out, because I've got all these 4S packs handy. So, I've got 6 1800 milliamp packs here. Just wait till you see how I get them all in there.
Thanks everybody for watching. Much appreciated. We will see you on the next one.
Yes. See you guys.
Bye. Love you. Bye.